Hello and welcome to Genability. Today we're going to talk about Dash. Dash is a web app developed by Genability for Switch API customers to review and troubleshoot savings analyses. This is a great help for supporting installers during the sales process, or for software developers during the integration process. Everything we'll cover today is built on Genability APIs and is available for integration into your tool. Let's go take a look at the app. Say, for example, you have a savings analysis result that looks unusual or odd. Dash allows you to take a look at all the inputs for the calculation and helps you identify why that might be. Let's start with a sites page. A site is a specific opportunity or proposal, usually an individual home. To search for a site, you can use the unique ID for the opportunity in your quote system, or you can use a variety of possible queries, including zip code or customer name. All of your proposals are available here in Dash. You can also filter by site status, or sites that you own or have been assigned to work on. Let's look at a specific site. The site details are always along the top, like the site name and address, all of which are supplied by your quote tool. The left-hand sidebar is the main navigation. The different pages consolidate groups of APIs that you may already be using. The tariff page, for example, allows you to set or change the utility or tariff for this site, see the rate details, set a tax rate, etc. You can view the rates bundled as they appear on the bill, or unbundled, which allows you to see every individual rate. You can also compare previous tariff versions to see how the rates have changed over time. As soon as you enter the site, you see the most recent savings analysis. The savings analysis is an API that calculates the pre- and post-solar costs, then generates a savings forecast for the first year and lifetime of the project. Each time you run a design scenario in your quote tool, it generates a savings analysis. The results are displayed here, with the avoided cost right at the top. You can also see the customer savings, solar costs, and post-solar utility costs by month. You can drill down into the monthly details below. The same information is also displayed as yearly totals over the lifetime of the project. Down below, you can adjust the parameters and rerun the analysis. You can generate a solar system using PV watts. Other tabs allow you to set the system pricing, for example, modeling a lease instead of a PPA. You can see how the first year results change here, and hit calculate to update the rest of the information. If you want to model a tariff change as part of the project, you can do that here. We filter out closed and non-solar eligible tariffs to make it easy for you. Since this is all run on APIs, you can recreate this in your quote tool and make sure that your installers can safely select appropriate post-solar tariffs. What we're looking at here is the analysis history. This is a record of every analysis for this site, including avoided cost and pricing details. We started logging savings analysis calls on July 1st, 2015, so there is now a 9-month history of calls that are available to review. Let's go ahead and look at a specific analysis. The savings analysis snapshot has the same layout as the Analyze page, except that you cannot adjust the parameters and rerun the analysis, as it is a static record. If you want to see what the specific inputs were, you can view the solar system, pricing information, and usage and tariff parameters. In this case, the customer supplied 6 monthly values for consumption, and then used intelligent baselining. Intelligent baselining is a much more accurate forecast that allows you to take monthly or annual values and accurately model TOU rates or complex tariffs, such as those under NEM 2.0. Intelligent baselining adds in seasonal variation, as well as an hourly load curve for each day of the year. You also have the option here to see the full details of the JSON request and response. This is really helpful for integration testing. Here is a new feature called Watch. Watch is a real-time data quality check run on each savings analysis call. Results are categorized as pass, fail, and critical. Pass means the results are within the expected range. Fail means the results are slightly out of, and critical is significantly out of range. Calls flagged by Watch do not necessarily imply something was wrong, but it does indicate unusual results. Genability generates the watch checks and expected ranges by looking at the full volume of savings analyses that we see across all our customers. The checks vary by region and even by baseline territory for important utilities like PG&E. This particular savings analysis passed the checks, which is great. Since this was all generated by API, you can integrate these checks into your quote tool, so your installers will know immediately if their analysis results appear out of range. Here on the watch page, you can track the watch results across every site and analysis generated in your quote tool. For example, say you wanted to track all critical results over the last week in California. You can even look at results for a specific utility. The results show you the avoided costs and expected ranges. If you want to identify why these results are failing, you can drill down to the details for that specific analysis. In this case, the ACP is lower than expected. If you look at the load offset, it appears that this system was oversized, which is likely why it failed the check. You can view the watch results here in Dash, or use the API to have these appear directly in your quote tool. You can also configure certain users at your company to receive an automated email each time a critical threshold is crossed in an analysis. Dash is now available for all Switch customers at dash.genability.com. If you'd like to set up an account or configure the notification settings for Watch, please contact your team's admin. Or, if you're interested in becoming a Switch customer, please contact us at sales@genability.com.